Hello everyone. In this video I kind of want to talk about if you're having trouble remembering your form for Taekwondo or any other martial arts that you are doing a form in. I want to just go about how I was able to remember most of it and what I did to help me remember it. So for the forms, especially I haven't gotten to the later forms yet, but it can definitely get overwhelming trying to remember everything at once, so it helps me to write down the form in either a notebook or on my phone. You know, whether it's like you're doing a down block, kick, and a punch, and then you turn and do a down block, kick, punch. So just remember that part of the form, write it down until you remember that part and it becomes more muscle memory. Then you can start looking at the second part of the form and continue on to, until you're done with the form. But it really helps breaking it apart. So, and also, what I try to do is with my forms, is I try to turn them into a workout also with helping to get better with it. So like, if I'm going like down block, kick, and then punch, just do that as many times as you can. And also with the forward stance, you want to have your front leg out a little bit more. You don't want them too close to to your other leg, because if you have it too close, I find that your heel tends to go up more if they're too close and you lose your balance. So if you have trouble with even the stances, but like the forward stance, try to have your leg up out a little bit and then your back leg straight like that. Just practice like you are just doing, going back and forth like this, and then do like the punch. So just practice that part for the form: down block, kick, forward stance, punch, and then if you have to turn, down block, kick, punch. So practice that as many times as you can. Keep doing it. And then once you get comfortable with just that part, move on to the next part, whether that's, you're moving forward, and say you do like, another down block, and then you turn over like that. So let's get the first part down, and then continue moving forward until you go back and you have the whole form completed. So it definitely helps breaking it down, turning the form even into like a warm-up exercise. I can easily practice doing the down block and the punches. And for me, I remember when I was a white belt, I didn't even know what a form was, to be honest. I probably did, but I felt like I had no muscle memory of any of the forms at all. So if you're feeling if you're beginning, especially if you're just starting out, I want you to keep in mind that with enough determination, enough practice, over time, you'll be amazed of how much you can actually remember of this. Just by constantly doing this. And even if you're doing the kicks, trying to remember those, again, practice makes perfect. You want to do a million of the same kicks to get better at the kicks and blocks and with the form. So my advice is to just keep breaking down the forms, try to write it down, and remember that, before, if you feel like you're getting frustrated at it, always a good idea to take a break, but it's good you have in the back of your head of the forms, the moves, like the down block, the kicks, and all the other blocks that you have to do in the forms. Really is just, half the moves that you learn in Taekwondo as well. So that is what I did anyways to help me remember up to the point where I am right now. Only a green belt at the moment, but I still actually remember all the forms leading up to this point, surprisingly, just by practicing each section every time. So I hope this video helps you keep learning and keep improving. I'll see you all in the next one.